Welcome to North Hagerstown High School. Getting set for boys basketball playoff action here on Antietam Broadband on this Tuesday night. The North Hagerstown Hubs playing host to the Tuscarora Titans in a Class 3A West Region 1 quarterfinal matchup here in the Hub Arena. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband tonight. Mark Keller here along with Coach Chad Brashears. And Chad, this should be a good one tonight. We saw North last week against Williamsport in a great game and a loss for North Hagerstown. But they played really well in that game, got off to a hot start, and then Williamsport just kind of overcame them. But a lot of fight in North Hagerstown took that one right to the end.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to tonight's game. Playoff basketball is a lot different, a lot more intensity. Every play matters more, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they handle that tonight.
And the Hubs actually followed that loss to Williamsport up, followed that up with a big win, beating Urbana last Tuesday, 64-61 in the CMC championship game, the big school championship game, and a big win for the Hubs. Anytime you can claim a league title, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. And, you know, I talked to Coach Naylor over the weekend, and he was really excited about the way that they played defense that game. He was really excited about their defensive intensity and their pressure that they put on the basketball. I'm looking forward to see how they play tonight. He said tonight's going to be a track meet. It's going to be up and down. You know, the last time that they played, they lost by 3. The first time they played, they won by 1. So it's going to be one of those games that anything can happen in the playoffs. And I'm looking forward to calling this game with you.
It'd be interesting to see Tuscarora on their way up here from Frederick County tonight. Hit a little bit of a bump in the road, so to speak. Some traffic, some issues on Interstate 70. A little bit late getting here, so the game's going to be starting about 10 minutes later than originally scheduled. So we'll see if that, if you're the coach on that bus, you know those kids are amped up for a playoff game. Tuscarora's already played one. They beat Oakdale 61-58 Friday night in a first round game. So that team's going to be amped up. For Coach LaShawn Scott, how do you sort of, reel that in a little bit and having to spend a little extra time on the bus and a little more time with that excitement before you get on the court?
I think the biggest part for him, and I was actually talking to Coach Scott back in the locker room here a little bit ago, I think the biggest part for them is, they play, a lot of these kids play AAU basketball in the summertime, and times are constantly changing. So, get back, get dressed, get yourself ready to go, which is what they were doing. They were listening to music back there in the locker room before the game. I think these guys are ready to play. They have something to prove. Anytime that Frederick County team comes over the mountain, they feel as though they have something to prove. And here, when you're a Washington County school, North has the exact same thing to prove that they're the best team in Washington County in the 3A level.
On paper, the teams look very evenly matched. Tuscarora coming into this with a 15-8 record. North Hagerstown at 16-7 coming in. And as you mentioned, they split their two meetings during the regular season. Both teams winning at home. North Hagerstown back on January 17th, beating Tuscarora here 63-62. And then about a month ago, Tuscarora winning on their home court, beating the Hubs 64-61 back on February 7th. So it should be a real good matchup here tonight. Looking forward to seeing what happens out here on the court. And certainly the Hubs, we mentioned Tuscarora already having that first playoff game under their belts. So for North Hagerstown having a bye and now coming in here, getting their first shot at postseason here tonight. How do you manage that? If you're Kevin Naylor, how do you manage that excitement, manage the the expectations coming out here tonight?
The first couple minutes of the game, you got to breathe. You got to be able to get into your stuff offensively and defensively and just let the game come to you. You're right. There's going to be a lot of emotion, especially at home. You want to be able to represent well in front of the home crowd. But, it's just hopefully Coach has a couple sets that they are very in tune with that he can run early to make sure that they can stay composed through that.
Well, remind you, our live coverage here on Antietam Broadband tonight brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes who are participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Well, stay with us. When we come back from break, we'll bring in Bob Parcelletti, third member of our broadcast team here tonight. He's going to be speaking with Tuscarora coach LaShawn Scott. So we'll have that and much more here in the pregame right after this. High school basketball on Antietam Broadband.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda. Bulldog Federal Credit Union proudly supports the Hubs in tonight's game and wants to remind Bulldog members about their complimentary subscription of Greenlight, the award-winning family finance app and debit card that teaches kids and teens how to earn, save, and spend wisely. Get your free subscriptions now at greenlight.com/Bulldog.
Penn Avenue Meats, helping you look good at mealtime since 1984. Whether it's steaks or sausages for the grill, pork roasts, or party platters, we have everything you need to make family meals and holiday gatherings a success. Penn Avenue Meats offers fresh cut meat, a deli and sandwich counter, ready-made side dishes, and even house-made rubs and jerky. Located off of Pennsylvania Avenue in Hagerstown, Maryland, Penn Avenue Meats has been helping you look good at mealtime since 1984.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose.
The best part of the season here playing, but definitely. It's a lot of work to get here. What was your season been like?
A lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. Compared to what we were last year, we are this year, we're having an even better season.
What has been good about it?
Just the dedication, the brotherhood we have, the grit, the way we play basketball has made a real difference this year.
You guys have played these guys twice. Mm-hmm. They've been 2 really tight games, and each one has taken one. What's been the difference? What's the series like?
Execution. That's been the difference between the 2 games on their part and our part. And it's just the team that executes the most tonight, that's the team that's going to win.
Now, you're playing on the road. You've already got one under your belt. They're playing
at home.
What's going to be the difference to win 2 out of 3 against these guys?
Mental toughness tonight. Mental toughness and execution. If you can do that, the game will be just fine.
All right, well, good luck. Thank you
very much. Appreciate you.
All right, thanks, Bob, and thanks to Coach Scott as well. Chad, tell us a little bit about Tuscarora. The Titans coming in, as we mentioned, 15-8. What can we look for? Who are the big guns for the Titans here tonight?
You know, the 2 we're going to talk about the most are Kevin McCullough and Sam Cooper. Kevin McCullough had 25 in the first round. Sam had 15 and 12. Kevin's averaging 17 points a game. He scored 399 points so far this season, so his first bucket tonight will be his 400th. And Sam is averaging 12 points and basically 10 rebounds a game. So they're going to be the 2 that kind of hold this thing together. You know, Coach Naylor and I talked. They're going to change defenses. They're going to press a lot. They're going to change from zone to man back to zone. So it's going to be one of those games that they have to actually think a lot as much as they have to physically play the game.
Let's talk about the Hubs now. 16-7 coming in here, as we mentioned. CMC champions, Central Maryland Conference Big School champions, as well as having the first round bye here. And we saw them against Williamsport again. Played very well in that game. Came up a little bit short, but 2 guys who really stood out to me in that game, Landon Somerville and, of course, Joey Dorsey.
Absolutely. I mean, both are averaging 15 points a game. Joey Dorsey can get a bucket whenever he wants to. I know Coach Naylor has really pushed the defensive side of the basketball with him. Landon Somerville does a little bit of everything out on the court. Braden Cespedes is my X factor. If Braden Cespedes plays with the energy that he did against Williamsport for 32 minutes tonight, the Hubs will be victorious.
Yeah, he was definitely a factor in that game against Williamsport, and his presence when he was not on the court, his absence, I should say, was noticeable.
The absence was much more noticeable than it was when he was on the floor. And, you know, it's just he does the little things, and he's an energy bug. I mean, you know, he and I actually went back and forth a little bit this week, and he understands his role, and he does his role exceptionally well. So I'm looking forward to seeing him lead the team as the maestro and seeing what the other guys will do and follow suit behind that. Another
player we talked about a little bit during that Williamsport matchup was Braden Griffin, and you talked about just him being that utility guy, guy that can do a little bit of everything on the court. Talk a little bit more about that.
You know, so he does. He shoots the ball exceptionally well from the outside. He's only averaging 6 points a game with 5 rebounds, but he goes and does all the little things. You know, he's going to defend a post he's undersized defending in the post, but he's also going to be able to go out and get a guard for you as well. He's going to run the offense. He's going to do the little things for you. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does it as well. Remember, he's a senior. This is the last time they get to play at home unless they keep moving on. So everything's weighing against them a little bit from that perspective.
Should be a good one here tonight. Tuscarora taking on North Hagerstown. Class 3A West, Region 1 quarterfinals. Stay with us. We'll have more to come here on Antietam Broadband right after this.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda.
Right now, families in Southern California are experiencing unimaginable losses. Their home, their memories, their sense of safety. But in the face of devastation, hope shines brightest when we come together. You have the power to be their lifeline right now. Donate today and make a meaningful difference. Every second counts. Every dollar makes an impact. Together, we stand with those who need us most. Let's rebuild together.
With the power of fiber optics enhancing our network, Antietam Broadband will fiber optimize your life. Optimize your internet with fast, reliable download speeds powered by Antietam Smart Wi-Fi. Optimize video streaming and gaming with no buffering or lag time. And optimize your connections for work, learning, and family fun. Fiber optimize your life today. Call or visit AntietamBroadband.com to upgrade.
If I'm the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, getting set for boys basketball playoff action. The Tuscarora Titans from Frederick County making the trip up Interstate 70 to take on the North Hagerstown Hubs here tonight in a Class 3A West Region 1 quarterfinal matchup. Winner advances on to the semifinals. North Hagerstown at 16-7 on the season, playing for the first time in a week following their victory over Urbana last Tuesday evening, 64-61 in the Central Maryland Conference Championship game. And Chad, you and I were talking before we went on today, and you were saying the first team to 65 tonight.
First team to 65. I mean, Tuscarora's averaging 58 a game, North's averaging 68 a game. Both games have been really tight. The last couple games they've played have been around that. I think the first team gets 65 points tonight. It's going to win the basketball game.
Tuscarora, a 64-61 winner over North Hagerstown on February 7th. And North Hagerstown beating Tuscarora 63-62 here in the Hub Arena back on January 17th. We're going to send it onto the court. Listen in to the announcement of the starting lineups.
I'd like to remind all spectators and participants to respect the game at Maryland High School sporting events. In accordance with the state fire marshal's regulations of Washington County Public Schools, please note the exit signs within the arena. In case of an emergency, you'll be directed by the PA system to address those designated areas. We pay the company admission to enjoy the exhibition of skills developed by student athletes in an educational setting. Bullying, taunting, unsportsmanlike behavior or conduct are unacceptable and will result in removal from the premises. For the safety of our fellow student athletes, coaches, officials, and fans, only authorized personnel are permitted on the court before, during, and after competition. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Titans of Tuscarora. Wearing 0, Kevin Bukala. Junior number 1, Mitchell Curtis. Senior number 5, Messiah Newell. Sophomore number 21, Caden Bunn. And a sophomore number 23, Sam Cooper. Your Titans are coached by Miss Lathan Scott and Dan Wagner. And now for your Hubs. A sophomore number 1, Braden Cespedes. A junior number 2, Joey Dorsey. A senior number 3, Dar Whedon. A senior number 10, Landon Somerville. And senior number 24, Braden Griffin. Your Hubs are coached by Mr. Kevin Naylor, assisted by Terrell Wilson, John Taylor, Gary Lund, and Dave Fuller. At this time, we ask you please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy. Hagerstown Honda.
Looking to buy or sell your home? At Real Estate Innovations, we do more than just list and sell real estate. Since 2009, our agents have been offering detailed knowledge of local communities, housing trends, and the overall real estate market. With offices located in Frederick, Hagerstown, Greencastle, and Spring Mills, we have you covered. Call us at 301-745-1500 to connect with one of our real estate experts.
What is your emergency?
I've been in a car accident.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I'm trapped in a car and my 4-year-old is hurt bad. He's not breathing.
Okay, ma'am. Help is on the way.
Will you answer the call?
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, getting set for tip-off this boys basketball playoff game between the North Hagerstown Hubs and the Tuscarora Titans. Hubs wearing their home whites this evening. Tuscarora Titans wearing green. And we are underway. The Hubs controlling the opening tip. Cespedes into the corner for Landon Somerville, and that back up top to Cespedes. Long three-pointer from Dar Whedon is no good and off the top of the basket.
Tuscarora did a really good job defensively there, matching up with ball but being in gap at the same time. North starting in their man as well.
Mitchell Curtis bringing the ball up court for Tuscarora. To Bunn for 3. Nothing there but the rebound inside. Newell can't get it to go, and it's Somerville bringing it back the other way for the Hubs. Landon Somerville to Cespedes, driving the lane. Braden Cespedes, no good. In there for his own rebound, but taken away by 23, Sam Cooper.
Oh, nice play.
Bakula inside, can't get it to go. Cespedes with the rebound for the Hubs.
We're playing at a great pace.
Cespedes finds Dorsey in the corner for 3. High bounce off the rim, and the rebound to Mitchell Curtis. Curtis pushing it up court. Curtis to the basket.
It's a good take.
The bucket for the Titans, and a 2-0 lead for Tuscarora.
Curtis has a little edge with him, playing with a little chip on his shoulder. I think all the times he's brought the ball up the court, he definitely has a lot of confidence. Going a little 1-4 high set here. They're getting into the flex cut action.
Cespedes to Dorsey. Nice pass inside to Braden Griffin. And we're all tied up at 2. Assist to Dorsey. Griffin with the bucket. Mitchell Curtis with Dar Whedon guarding him.
It's great on-ball defense
by the Hubs. Bakula with Cespedes all over him. The North student section getting loud already. Curtis has it taken away. Dorsey comes away with
That's a great outlet pass. Good catch.
Can't get it to go. Somerville. And now it's the Titans pushing it back the other way.
Here's that first couple minutes of the game I was talking about. You got to let the game come to you. Try to slow it down as much as you can.
Curtis for 3. No good. Dorsey rebounds. Joey Dorsey. And it'll be Dorsey setting up at the top. Nice look inside again to Griffin. And Griffin fouled as he goes to the bucket. He'll shoot 2. And they'll call the foul on Sam Cooper. We'll take another look here, Chad.
Tell you what, that's a great thread pass. Joey's actually made 2 really good passes so far in this basketball game. And the guy that you brought up pregame, Braden Griffin, has all the points for the Hubs right now.
Take a second free throw here for Braden Griffin. In and out, and the rebound to Messiah Newell. 3-2 North lead, 5 minutes left here in the first. Mitchell Curtis, Whedon again, giving him all kinds of trouble. Cespedes guarding Bakula.
Great defense.
Cooper able to save that loose ball. Shot clock at 4. Got the shot up, but didn't actually hit the rim. So we'll have a shot clock violation against Tuscarora. Nice defensive effort there by the Hubs.
It's an extremely physical basketball game right now. Most playoff games are.
3-2 Hubs. Looks like both teams still dealing with some jitters here in the early going. Griffin to Cespedes.
Nice action.
Whedon wide open for the 3. High bounce, no good. Bakula with the rebound. Driving the lane is Messiah Newell with the left hand, no good. The block. Now they're going to call it a tie-up. Cespedes.
Possession error is going to be to Tuscarora.
Nice job here by Cespedes to tie up Sam Cooper.
Oh, no, you got to talk through that.
Klein McMenz just into the game for Tuscarora and gets that basket. And gives the Titans a 4-3 lead.
Coach Naylor was just telling them exactly what cut was going to come, but not very happy with the paying attention there.
Somerville traveled, picked up his dribble and tried to pivot. Couldn't make the play. 3:44 to go here in the first. 4-3 score. Tuscarora.
Dar's doing a great job with on-ball defense. They're not able to get into the stuff that they want to until about 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Good look there from Bakula to Cooper. Newell couldn't get the rebound to go. Gonna have the ball going to North Hagerstown.
Coach Naylor's calling for the play Maryland.
Braden Cespedes.
Flex action.
To Landon Somerville. Somerville goes with the left hand.
I like that.
To the bucket and in. Landon Somerville's first points of the game. And LaShawn Scott will call a timeout here for Tuscarora with 3:08 left in the first period. We'll remind you our live coverage here this evening is brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Well, Chad, what do you think of what you've seen so far 5 minutes in?
I think the guys haven't really settled in yet like both coaches probably would want to. I think North is getting better looks because they're running better offense right now. They're really what we would call whacking out Tuscarora from what they're able to do in offense. Darwin's doing a really exceptional job of having them start the offense a lot later than they probably want to. But they've also missed some peeps. They missed a lot of layups around the rim. So I'm sure Coach Scott is talking to them about that right now.
(5-4) your score. 3:08 left here in the first period. And that's Whedon putting the pressure on Curtis right from the inbounds. Almost taken away there by Joey Dorsey. Couldn't come up with it. Nice cut to the basket
nice
by
take.
Cooper. Sam Cooper has his first points of the night. 6'5" Titans. Cespedes pushing the ball up court. Dorsey, nice move. Joey Dorsey's first points of the night. And the 1-point lead back to North Hagerstown now.
Okay, Joey drives really well going to his right, but has that little sidestep back to his left hand. He's perfected that move a lot. We got to see it where we sat against Williamsport nicely. That's a great move for him.
Foul called there on Braden Cespedes.
Little elevator screen.
His first team foul against the Hubs.
Nice pass.
Bakula to Sam Cooper. And Cooper with 4 points now. It's 8-7 Tuscarora. Somerville cutting to the basket. Landon Somerville. He had a great first period against Williamsport when we saw them. He's got 4 points here in the first tonight.
That's a great look from Whedon.
Bakula. And they're going to call a hold on Cespedes, and that's 2 quick ones on Braden Cespedes here in the first period.
Little bit of his sophomore age shows right there. You know you just picked up a quick one. They're kind of calling the game a little tight after the last couple calls. You almost have to let him catch the ball and just sit in front of him on defense that time.
And North coach Kevin Naylor taking no chances. He sends in Khalil Pegas to give Cespedes a breather. Don't want him picking up a 3rd foul already. Curtis' a shot no good. We're going to have a foul call here going the other way against Tuscarora. This against Klein McMenz. Will be his first.
Tuscarora with the full court defense. We're going to have Joey bring it up.
Dorsey to Pegas. Nearly taken away. And now it's Braden Griffin.
10 on the shot clock. See if we get a high ball screen here.
Somerville looking for daylight.
Nice try, yes.
I have a hand check call against Tuscarora. Couple players checking in here for Tuscarora. Kazim Alabi. And Messiah Newell checking back in. Now coming the other way, Bakula. Nice move to the basket for Kevin Bakula.
He has a different gear, doesn't he?
Yes, he
does. That did not take a long time for him to get to the floor with that.
10-9 as we approach 1 minute left here in the first period. Dorsey. Taken away there by Curtis. And tied up. It'll be North's ball on the alternating possession. That was a lobby who initially knocked the ball away, and Mitchell Curtis, who tied up the Hubs. Dorsey to Griffin for three. No good. Ball bounces back to Griffin. Can't get it to go. And now Curtis going the other way. And that'll be out of bounds off the Hubs. Curtis was looking for a lobby going to the basket.
Got a 20-second differential between shot clock and game clock for here at the end of the first quarter. In a practice setting, we would call this a score, stop, score. You know, you try to get a stop here, get a bucket, end the half, or the quarter the way you want to.
Griffin with the pressure on Sebastian White. White to a lobby. Shot clock down to 5.
Great defense.
Curtis kicks it out to a lobby. Gets the 3 as the shot clock expired. Kazim Alabi. And we're down to 10 seconds inside.
Nice pass.
Pegas gets 2 of those back. 5 seconds. Curtis looking for the last shot here. Spin move into the lane. And they call a travel. 0.4 seconds on the clock here. And the Hubs just let the clock expire. Play picked up here in the second half of that first period. We go to the second period with Tuscarora leading it 13-11. Stay with us. More to come here on Antietam Broadband.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, getting ready for the second period of this Class 3A West Region 1 quarterfinal between the Tuscarora Titans and the North Hagerstown Hubs. The Titans with a 13-11 lead as we start the second period. And for North Hagerstown, Khalil Pegas on the floor to start the second period. Braden Cespedes on the north bench with 2 fouls. Titans with the ball to start the second period.
That's senior leadership. They're running a set there, very similar to what Maryland runs against the zone. They're bringing a guy off a double screen on the baseline side. Landon Somerville read that like a book.
Joey Dorsey bringing the ball up, pressure on him from Sebastian White. Dorsey picked up his dribble, finds Pegas.
We just talked about this, Mark. It's how are they going to be able to get their offense set when having one of the main scorers on the floor for them running the show.
Griffin gets the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line.
Again. That's a great take. Uses his body, keeps his shoulders square to the basket, which allows him to use his left hand with confidence and take that shot.
And Griffin completes the three-point play and puts the Hubs back up by 1 point, 14-13. Dar Whedon still all over Mitchell Curtis. Bakula kicks it out to White. Now back up top.
Tuscarora has to work for every shot they're getting right now.
Inside, nice little turnaround there by Kevin Bakula. Pushes that lead back to Tuscarora, 1 point, 15-14.
Coach's body language says, I think we talked about that in scout. They do not want him to catch the ball in that area at all.
Dorsey, all kinds of trouble around him. Kicks it to Whedon for three. Short on that one. The Pegas with the rebound. And they're going to call a push-off on Pegas going up for that rebound. Take a look at that.
Clean push in the back. If we get the angle, he definitely cleaned him out.
Curtis, down low to Bakula.
Khalil's physicality is making Bakula have to work.
The three from Alabi is no good. And they're going to call a travel. Sebastian White went to the ground with that rebound.
Here comes Reese Strickland. I would not be shocked if Braden Griffin starts bringing the ball up the court at some point with Cooper basically the five-man guarding him. Let him become an outlet for you to attack the rim the right way.
Griffin, turnaround no good. Pegas comes up with it. Strickland, nice look to Somerville. Landon Somerville from Reese Strickland. 16-15 Hubs lead.
Watching North play multiple times this year, this is the toughest they've played on defense.
Foul called here against the Hubs.
They're physically going after every ball right now.
Personal against Dar Whedon. Take another look at that.
Let's see if they run the same play here with the dived action down for the layup. No, they're in a box set.
Mitchell Curtis inbounding. Gets it into Sam Cooper in the corner. Cooper up top to Bakula. Pulls up for three. It is a three-pointer for Kevin Bakula.
Kevin Bakula is a smooth scorer.
First three of the night, 7 points for Kevin Bakula. And a 2-point lead for the Titans. Strickland down the lane. Gets it to go. Reese Strickland, his first points of the night since he checked in for Joey Dorsey. And it's Dorsey now going back to the table. He'll be coming back in here shortly.
Kevin Bakula with a great tip.
Bakula.
He definitely has a different gear right now than most on the floor.
9 points for Bakula. Whedon lost that one to Curtis. Curtis pushing it the other way. Mitchell Curtis fouled as he goes to the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
I have to get on Braden Griffin about that. He's got to stand there and take that. Started leaning early, which is what they called the block for. He did not sit there and take the call.
Going to call the foul on Reese Strickland. It's the first on him.
Well, they got Reese coming from behind.
Mitchell Curtis misses the first. We have a second shot here.
If you're in Coach LaShawn Scott's huddle right now, you have to be really pleased. Bus got here late because of an issue on Interstate 70 and the way they played so far in this first half.
21-18, 3-point lead for Tuscarora. With about 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Dorsey for three. No good. The rebound to Lamar Wilson. Bakula. Mitchell Curtis to Bakula. Gets away from him, but picks it up.
10 on the shot clock.
Caden Bunn.
Got to have a hand up.
Now Bakula for three. No good. Rebound to Newell. Kicks it out. And for
Kevin's
three,
going to take one here. That's a good timeout.
Caden Bunn gets the three-pointer, and that gives Tuscarora a 24-18 lead here with 3:55 to go in the second period. Take another look at that three.
Coach Naylor cannot be happy with the intensity that they have going after the defensive rebound right now.
It's a little bit of a different look. We saw Joey Dorsey check back into the game as well. He checked in for Dar Whedon, who was covering Mitchell Curtis. And with Whedon and Cespedes out of the game, Cespedes was on Bakula early on.
He was.
It's really changed the way the Hubs are playing defense.
Absolutely. The dynamic has changed immensely. And I think he's going to challenge your heart right now. I mean, you know, it's a two-possession basketball game. You have an opportunity to come down here. You should be looking to get a bucket at the location that you're most comfortable with shooting it here. So it'll be interesting to see what Kevin comes out of the huddle with. But also, I mean, you got to challenge those guys on the defensive glass to make sure that you're going to go clean rebounds right now.
Biggest lead of the night for either team, 6 points here now. Tuscarora with a 24-18 lead over North Hagerstown. Reese Strickland with Curtis on him. Dorsey for Pegas. Khalil Pegas can't get it to go, gets his own rebound.
Nice job.
Strong move by Pegas. Again, can't get it to go, but gets his own board. Tied up and out of bounds. And it's going to stay with North Hagerstown. Great effort there by Khalil Pegas to get his own boards. He's got to get those shots to go. Somerville picked up his dribble. Dorsey lost his footing. Joey Dorsey up top to Somerville.
Nice.
Down the lane, switches hands, and Landon Somerville now with 8 points for the Hubs.
When
Cut that deficit to 4, 24-20.
When North gets paint touches, they have a very high efficiency in scoring. When they shoot it from the outside before the ball actually touches the paint, they don't shoot it nearly as effectively.
Bakula to Sam Cooper. Back to Bakula for 3. Kevin Bakula, second three-pointer of the night. He has 12 points. And the Titans now with a 7-point lead, 27-20.
I mean, Bakula's shooting 28% from 3, but he's making it look easy tonight, isn't he?
He's got the ball going the other way. Gets fouled going to the basket. The bucket doesn't go, but he'll go to the line. Looks like they call the foul on Strickland on that play. That'll be his second. And Bakula to shoot 2.
Shoot 75% from the foul line. You know, in that last in and out where he caught it here on the wing from Cooper and shot the 3, Strickland's guarding him and he comes out with his hand down, the old Mark Jackson hand down, man down scenario. It did not take Bakula very long to get that shot off.
And Bakula gets the second. 14 points for Bakula. And all of a sudden, the Titans lead all the way out to 9 points.
He's 3 points away from his average in the first half.
Dorsey up top to Dar Whedon. Whedon's checked back in place of Strickland. We've still not seen Braden Cespedes here in the second period. That's going to be a travel. Whedon got bumped and took an extra step.
The Tuscarora defense is becoming very tough for them to attack off the bounce. See if coach makes any adjustments where they're going to try to pass through that instead of attack it off the dribble.
Bakula on the baseline, blocked by Pegas and out of bounds off of Bakula. Nice defensive effort there by the Hubs. Dorsey looking inside for Somerville. Little baby hook there from Somerville. Got his own rebound but couldn't get it to go. Bakula turning on the Jets. Left hand and up, no good. Rebound to Cooper. Sam Cooper gets the bucket. 6 points for him. And the lead now in double digits for Tuscarora. With a minute and a half left taken away Kazima Lobby.
If they score
to
here,
Curtis.
Coach has to get one.
Curtis, turnaround no good. Dar Whedon controls the rebound. Braden Griffin kicks it to Dorsey for three, no good. Curtis with the rebound. And LaShawn Scott wants Mitchell Curtis to slow things down here a little bit. With just over a minute to go in the first half.
Nice play by
Pegas takes it away.
That's great play.
Able to keep it inbounds. Somerville going the other way before the shot.
Got a minute to go. Possession arrow is to North. And they're going to call that foul. It's not shooting, it's on the ground.
And the foul is on Sam Cooper, and that's his second. So he'll take a seat, not wanting to pick up that third foul here in the last minute of the first half. Joey Dorsey to inbound.
Gotta get it in.
And Dorsey takes a timeout.
Good play. It's a good heady play. Now you can kind of talk about how you want to do the next minute on the clock. Both get the play you want here to try to score, get a defensive stop, and go down and get a bucket and see if you can get this thing back to a manageable halftime score.
Tonight's live coverage here on Antietam Broadband brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. And our thanks, as always, to Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda for their support of our broadcast here on Antietam Broadband. We thank you for tuning in here tonight on Channel 6 and 806. Also, if you're watching us, our live stream on YouTube as well. Appreciate you tuning in and supporting these local athletes. 59 seconds left here in period number 2. Hubs inbounding under their own basket. Dar Whedon
like
up
that
top
idea.
to Griffin. Dorsey.
Go slip.
Nice.
That's a great
pass to
slip and
Pegas.
pass.
Leo Pegas with 4 points. 31-22. Titans leading the Hubs. Messiah Newell. Nice look there.
That's a great cut.
To Sebastian White, his first bucket of the game. Shot clock is off. We're under 30 seconds. Dorsey. Up top to Griffin. Dar Whedon.
Getting this deep, you might as well hold it for one shot.
Dorsey driving the baseline. Up and in. Joey Dorsey. 4 points for him.
But you don't want to give that up.
Sebastian White for three, no good. Pegas gets the rebound. Can Griffin get the shot off? No. Can't get it off before halftime. And we go to the break with the Titans holding a 33-24 lead over North Hagerstown. We'll stay with us. We come back. Chad and I will take a look back at what happened here in the first half. Bob Parcelletti will get a word with North Hagerstown coach Kevin Naylor as well. 33-24 is your halftime score. Tuscarora leading North Hagerstown. More to come right after this.
Bulldog Federal Credit Union proudly supports the Hubs in tonight's game and wants to remind Bulldog members about their complimentary subscription of Greenlight, the award-winning family finance app and debit card that teaches kids and teens how to earn, save, and spend wisely. Get your free subscriptions now at greenlight.com/Bulldog.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown Kia.
Penn Avenue Meats, helping you look good at mealtime since 1984. Whether it's steaks or sausages for the grill, pork roasts, or party platters, we have everything you need to make family meals and holiday gatherings a success. Penn Avenue Meats offers fresh cut meat, a deli and sandwich counter, ready-made side dishes, and even house-made rubs and jerky. Located off of Pennsylvania Avenue in Hagerstown, Maryland, Penn Avenue Meats has been helping you look good at mealtime since 1984.
Right now, families in Southern California are experiencing unimaginable losses. Their home, their memories, their sense of safety. But in the face of devastation, hope shines brightest when we come together. You have the power to be their lifeline right now. Donate today and make a meaningful difference. Every second counts. Every dollar makes an impact. Together, we stand with those who need us most. Let's rebuild together.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy. Hagerstown Honda.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, halftime of this boys basketball playoff game. 3A West, Region 1 quarterfinal. Tuscarora with a 33-24 lead over the homestanding North Hagerstown Hubs. Mark Keller and Chad Brashears with you. And Chad, just to do, you were talking a little bit during the break here, just how much things changed when Braden Cespedes went out of the game with that second foul in the first period for North Hagerstown. Really changed everything they were doing offensively and defensively.
It did. It changed everything. He was guarding Bakula, doing an excellent job. He was also running the show and doing an excellent job. Once he came out, we had to put, guys that are usually playing on the wing into the guard spot. And defensively, it really threw a wrench on everything that Coach Naylor was trying to do. But the biggest key for the entire half was offensive rebounding. I'm sure if we go back in his locker room right now, that's going to be the only thing that he's talking about. Offensive rebound and way too much one-on-one on offense.
And probably no coincidence that Kevin Bakula went from 2 points in the first period to ending the first half with 14. Big second period for Kevin Bakula. He's really showing a lot out here tonight.
He was. I mean, he can do it at all levels, it looks like, and he exceptionally shoots the ball well, and he's explosively fast. He's deceptively fast. I mean, he gets that ball, 3 dribbles, he's at the rim from 75 feet. That's not easy to do, but he's doing a really good job leading them right now, but that's why he averages 17 points a basketball game.
So if you're Coach Kevin Naylor, and we're talking about Cespedes, you don't want to you're not trying to put it on him, but if you're Kevin Naylor, you pretty much have to go with Cespedes coming out here in the second half, right?
Absolutely. You go back to where you started, and you have a conversation with him about how you can't pick up a cheap foul here or there, but you have to be able to play defense within our concepts, what we've taught you for the last 4 months, right? But as we were talking off air a little bit, the exact play that he got his second foul called on him, Braden Griffin came out and made the exact same play, and as soon as he touched the offensive player, he took one step back, kept his hands out in a great defensive stance position. That's the difference between a sophomore that's a little overhyper in a playoff game and a senior that's been seasoned and done this before. I'm also positive that the seniors back there are getting their arm around him and saying, hey, we need you, let's go do this.
33-24, your halftime score. A lot of 1 point. I mean, we were, for most of the first period and the start of the second period, 1 point lead, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then suddenly, after 18-17, Tuscarora got on a bit of a run. It's suddenly 24-18, and they started to pull away a little bit. What's North Hagerstown have to do to sort of reel that back in?
So they're going to have to go get their run, right? You talk about basketball as a game of runs. If I'm sitting in the North High locker room right now, I'm going to say, hey, they just made their run. It's our turn to make ours. If I'm sitting in Tuscarora's locker room, I'm saying the exact same thing. A run's coming, okay? Let's just make sure that the run isn't what we just put on top of them.
All right, we're going to send it over to Bob Parcelletti now. He has North Hagerstown coach Kevin Naylor. Bob, take it away.
Hi, I'm here with Coach Kevin Naylor. Kevin, you guys played outstanding defense on the floor, but when the ball went up in the air, you guys had trouble.
We got to do a lot better job rebounding. Now, right now, they're killing us on the glass. I think they got like 9 offensive rebounds, which turned into like 14 points for them. So we got to get that under control. The other thing is offensively, we got to get this one-on-one thing. We got to stop that right now. I mean, we got to run our offense. If we run our offense, we'd be okay. But I think we're going to make some changes this second
I was
half.
going to say, you had a little bit of trouble getting into your offense, I guess, actually, after Cespedes got his second foul.
Right. Well, you know, without him on the floor, that hurts a lot because he's one of the energizers for us. And when he's not on the floor, we're searching to find the next guy, you know.
The Kevin Bakula really came on in the second quarter and really blew this game open. He's very hard. He really distracted you guys.
Well, I mean, of course, if we don't have any help defense, I mean, we had some lapses on our defense too, which we got to straighten that out. But yeah, right now, if we don't get him under control, he'll send us home.
Okay. Well, good luck in the second half.
Yeah,
thank you.
All right, thanks, Bob, and thanks to Coach Naylor as well. And well, Chad, if you hadn't been sitting right next to me, I'd have thought you were in the locker room listening to because everything you said was basically what Coach Naylor told us.
You know, Coach and I talk a lot now with middle school basketball going on. It's one of those things where we're talking every weekend because we see each other. And no matter what level you coach at, it's always the same type of thing. You know, defense, offensive rebound, and scoring with as a team concept and not a one-on-one concept.
Landon Somerville leading the way for North Hagerstown with 8 points. Braden Griffin with 6. On the other side, it's Kevin Bakula with 14 points leading the way, and Sam Cooper with 6. 33-24 is your halftime score. Tuscarora leading North Hagerstown in the 3A West Region 1 quarterfinals. Stay with us. Second half action yet to come here from North Hagerstown. High school basketball from Antietam Broadband coming up right after this.
If I'm the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown, Kia.
911, what is your emergency?
I've been in a car accident.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I'm trapped in the car and my 4-year-old is hurt bad. He's not breathing.
Okay, ma'am, help is on the way.
Will you answer the call?
With the power of fiber optics enhancing our network, Antietam Broadband will fiber optimize your life. Optimize your internet with fast, reliable download speeds powered by Antietam Smart Wi-Fi. Optimize video streaming and gaming with no buffering or lag time. And optimize your connections for work, learning, and family fun. Fiber optimize your life today. Call or visit AntietamBroadband.com to upgrade.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, set for the second half of this boys basketball playoff game. Maryland Class 3A West Region 1 quarterfinal. Tuscarora with a 33-24 lead coming into the third period. Glad to have you with us here on Antietam Broadband for this playoff matchup. Whether you're watching on Channel 6 and 806 or watching on our live stream on YouTube, we appreciate you being with us. Hubs with the ball to start the second half. Dar Whedon can't get that one to go. And the rebound to Sam Cooper for Tuscarora. Mitchell Curtis with Joey Dorsey guarding him.
It's definitely an adjustment. They don't want Cespedes to pick up that third foul, but Joey's length might really bother them. Nice defensive possession.
Somerville
for
with the takeaway for North Hagerstown. Nice move to the basket for Braden Cespedes. His first points of the night. Curtis driving to the basket, makes contact and draws the foul. And that one's going to go against Braden Griffin. It'll be the first for him.
Tuscarora does a really good job of, no matter if they give up a score or not, they are pushing it at a really high clip back down the floor. They're forcing you to sprint back on defense, which, if you're not used to playing at that pace, will slow you down because you're going to become tired a lot quicker.
Mitchell Curtis missing the first free throw, second to come. And he gets that one. 2 for 4 from the line tonight for Mitchell Curtis. He has 4 points, and it's an 8-point lead for the Titans.
Pin down.
Griffin going to the basket, no good. Somerville picks up the loose ball. Somerville with the basket, can't get it to go. Cooper with the rebound, has Griffin all over him, but Cooper breaks out. Looking for Bakula, nearly has it taken away. Cespedes in there.
It's a quick timeout.
Timeout taken there by the Titans. We remind you our live coverage here on Antietam Broadband tonight, brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. Glad to have you with us for our live coverage here tonight. Replay opportunities coming up over the next few days on Channel 6 and 806 as well. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday evenings, March 5th, 6th, and 7th. All those days at 8 p.m. And then Saturday and Sunday, March 8 and March 9. 2 opportunities, both of those days, 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. Bakula inbound, gets it in to Mitchell Curtis.
Nice cut.
Bakula kicks it back out. Caden Bunn's 3 is no good. Cooper to Curtis. Mitchell Curtis. Nice baseline jumper there.
Got it to 10.
Titans lead now 36-26. Cespedes. Nice baseline drive. Braden Cespedes, 4 points here in the third quarter.
Cespedes is very slithery when he gets around the rim like that.
Cubs upping the pressure. Bakula drives, gets his own rebound. No good off the bottom of the backboard. And the ball out of bounds to the Hubs. Good possession defensively for the Hubs. They try to cut into this Tuscarora lead. 36-28. Landon Somerville to Griffin. Kicks it to Dorsey. Dorsey with the left hand.
Nice
goes
take.
to the basket. Joey Dorsey, 6 points for him. And the lead is 6 for Tuscarora.
North looks much better on offense so far this half.
Curtis using the screen from Cooper.
Ten on the shot clock.
Caden Bunn to Curtis. Has Dorsey on him. Curtis. Nice shot from Mitchell Curtis. 5 points this period for Curtis. 8 on the night. And the lead back to 8 for Tuscarora. Cespedes drives, can't get it to go. Somerville with the rebound and the putback. Landon Somerville in double digits now. Pressure on Curtis. Gets it up to Cooper. To Bakula. Foul going to the basket. Joey Dorsey can't believe it.
I would like to see a replay where he got hit.
We'll take a look here, see if we can see it. The foul is called on Dorsey, number 2.
Mr. Smith got that one right. His right arm did definitely get hit from that angle.
Kevin Bakula at the line, misses the first.
We have 3 guys doing this game tonight that have done a ton of high school basketball games in Washington County and a ton of playoff games. We have 3 good guys on the floor tonight. You know, we were talking pregame. The crowd really hadn't funneled in yet. We definitely have a crowd on hand now,
It's
don't
here
we?
now, yes. Cespedes. Gets it to Somerville
Nice
for 3,
rebound.
no good. Whedon had the rebound. Griffin to Dorsey. Cespedes in the corner. Now it's back to Griffin. Cespedes for 3. Can't get it to go. Somerville with the rebound, and it's out of bounds. Curtis knocked it out of Braden Griffin's hands.
If I'm not mistaken, North is now 0 for 10 from 3 for the basketball game.
Cubs have not hit a 3-pointer yet tonight. Dorsey inbounds it to Cespedes. Griffin for 3. Still no good. Bakula with the rebound. Had a couple hubs around him, but he broke away with it. Curtis, the 3-pointer there from Kazim Alabi is no good. Out of bounds to Tuscarora. 3:39 to go in the 3rd period. 39-32. Tuscarora leading North Hagerstown. Curtis gets the ball inbounds to Cooper. Cooper driving the lane. Nice lay-in.
Great take.
Samuel Cooper, 8 points on the night for him.
Nice switch back. One more.
Dorsey to Griffin. That's out of bounds to the Titans. We're going to have a timeout here taken by North Hagerstown coach Kevin Naylor. 41-32. Your score with 3:24 to go in the 3rd period. Chad, do you like what you're seeing from the Hubs here so far? Have they made any adjustments that you've?
They have made better adjustments. Yes, I know that this generation likes to live by the 3 and die by the 3, and they feel like, you know, if one the pressure will come off. I thought they were much more successful when they were driving the basketball to the rim and getting paint touches. Cespedes got to the rim, Landon got to the rim. I think if they're able to do that a little bit better, they have a chance. I mean, if I'm Coach Naylor right now, I'm telling my guys, let's get this thing down to like a 2-possession basketball game going into the 4th quarter and roll the dice. Let's see where we're at. But you don't want it to be 9 points going into the 4th quarter. That's a lot to overcome in playoff basketball.
So right about where we started this 3rd period, a 9-point lead for Tuscarora, 41-32. Class 3A West quarterfinal matchup between the Hubs and the Titans.
The only other thing I've noticed right now, North looks gassed to me. I think Tuscarora plays at such a pace that North is gassed.
Somerville had it, couldn't pick it up. Curtis to Sam Cooper. The kick out to Messiah Newell is no good. Cooper had the rebound, no good there. Titans still control it. Driving to the basket is a lobby, and he's fouled. Kazim Alabi will go to the line.
It's a great take. You know, a lot of high major coaches keep the stat of deflections. I know Buzz Williams is a huge deflections guy. Rick Pitino's a huge deflections guy. I don't know if Coach Scott has a deflections guy on his bench, but that guy would be out of lead right now. They are getting their hands on every loose basketball right now.
Alabi made the first free throw and gets the second as well. The foul was on Pegas, second on him.
They're going zone. It looks like they're going to go zone. It almost seems like Coach Scott feels though he's taken North legs enough and they're not shooting the ball well from three. Can we play into our hands a little bit?
Dorsey to the corner for Cespedes.
Good pass.
Look inside for Pegas. Khalil Pegas has 6 points.
Great wraparound.
Alabi gets around Dorsey, kicks it back to Cooper. Ball makes its way into Kevin Bakula's hands. 17 points for Kevin Bakula. And that lead back out to 11 points for the Titans. Cespedes. And they're going to call Cespedes with a travel.
Think about it. We're 6 minutes into the second half, and that's the first time you said Kevin Bakula's name, and the lead has not changed for Tuscarora.
Right. Kazim Alabi for three, no good. There's Bakula again, but the Hubs come away with it. Cespedes to Pegas. Pegas can't get it to go, but he's fouled and will go to the line. I think you said it, Chad. North has just not been able to find that gear
in all
since
the games,
since the maybe midway through the first period.
Yeah, and in all the games that we've called this year together that North has been associated, they've always had the gear that was a little bit faster than the opponent, right? Even Williamsport, I thought at times they had a gear that was a little bit different. Tuscarora is playing with a much different gear right now than what North is.
Pegas misses both free throws, so it's still an 11-point lead for Tuscarora. 1:40 to go in the third period. Bakula kicks it to Newell, to Sam Cooper driving the lane.
13 on the shot clock.
Out of bounds to the Titans. And it was Braden Griffin who knocked that away. Mitchell Curtis to Alabi. The ball coming back to North Hagerstown. Dar Whedon. Tyquil Fauntleroy back in the game, or in the game for the first time, I should say. Down low to Pegas. Pegas to Fauntleroy. No good there. Gets the rebound.
The ball never hit the rim. It hit the side of the backboard. Shot clock never reset.
Landon Somerville now with 12 points. Trying to get things going here for the Hubs. 45 seconds left in the third. Pull it to Cooper. Under the basket, Sam Cooper. No good. And Somerville comes away with it. And Somerville's going to be fouled. Looks like it was Kazim Alabi on the reach. It'll be the first foul on Alabi. Darian Whedon with the inbounds pass.
6 second differential on the shot clock and game clock.
Somerville kicks it to Braden Griffin, down low to Pegas. Pegas. Contact there, and a foul is going to be called against Klein McMenz for Tuscarora. And that is his third foul. Pegas misses the free throw. We'll have another here. Cespedes checks in for Landon Somerville. Khalil Pegas, second shot up and in. Cuts the deficit to 8. 20 McMahons.
I'm surprised that was not a technical foul or McMahon's bouncing the ball that way. 4.7, you can get at least 3 dribbles in to get a shot here.
Cespedes has Curtis all over him. Cespedes at the buzzer, no good. So the Hubs cut the deficit by 1, 45-37 going into the fourth period. Stay with us. Fourth quarter to come right after this.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia. Like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7. Or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room. Or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years. We are
Hagerstown, Kia.
Bulldog Federal Credit Union proudly supports the Hubs in tonight's game and wants to remind Bulldog members about their complimentary subscription of Greenlight, the award-winning family finance app and debit card that teaches kids and teens how to earn, save, and spend wisely. Get your free subscriptions now at greenlight.com/Bulldog.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, getting set for the fourth quarter of this boys basketball playoff matchup. 3A West Region 1 quarterfinal. Tuscarora with a 45-37 lead over the homestanding North Hagerstown Hubs. Some confusion here. North Hagerstown with 6 men on the court here to start. Somerville steps off, back onto the bench. Wakula.
Turnover.
That's going to go out of bounds off of Alati. And the Hubs will have possession.
Tuscarora's back in man.
Cespedes driving the lane. Braden Cespedes, no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line. Call that personal on Mitchell Curtis. Will be his second foul. And Cespedes will shoot 2. Braden Cespedes hits the first. Cespedes, after sitting for much of the first half, after picking up those 2 quick personal fouls, now with 5 points here in the second half. And he gets the second. They're just a different team with him on the court.
They really are. I mean, he is the maestro that conducts the orchestra.
And it's Cespedes again, causing havoc.
Drove it off his foot.
Pine McMahon's lost that one out of bounds, and the Hubs, having cut the lead to 6 here.
North gets a bucket here. LaShawn's probably going to take a timeout quickly.
Dar Whedon to Cespedes. Cespedes drives. Braden Cespedes heating up, and he's cut the lead to 4. 45-41. Hubs get the turnover.
Here comes
Whedon
Cespedes.
to Cespedes with the right hand. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line again. Braden Cespedes.
Here comes the timeout.
And there it is. Tuscarora Coach LaShawn Scott taking the timeout. The crowd here at North Hagerstown High School coming to life as the Hubs have cut the deficit to 4. Our live coverage here on Antietam Broadband tonight brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools they represent, and their surrounding communities. But Braden Cespedes with 8 points here in the second half and going to the line to try to add to that and to try to chip away at that deficit all the way down to 4 points now, Chad.
You know, he does it on both ends of the floor, but he does it with emotion and passion. And I think when he's on the floor, it seems like the 4 guys that are with him have a lot more emotion and passion.
He fills his role nicely. It's one of those things like when he's not on the floor, you've got other guys trying to fill that role and they're not doing their roles to the way they should be. But with him out there, it just everything comes clear.
Yes, it does.
Misses the front end. We'll have a second shot here.
He makes this still a one-possession basketball game.
Misses that. Bakula with the rebound. Mitchell Curtis tied up, and they're going to call a foul here.
Probably going to get Pegas.
On Khalil Pegas. And that's going to be number 3 on Khalil Pegas.
It's the first one of the fourth quarter.
Taken away by Landon Somerville. Ahead to Cespedes. Braden Cespedes with the bucket. And it's down to a 2-point game. 45-43 Tuscarora. 6:45 to go.
Stay within your principles on defense, one stop at a time.
Mitchell Curtis to the corner.
Offensive foul.
A travel, they call a travel on Kazim Alavi. And North Hagerstown, the Hubs down as many as 12 points here in the second half, with a chance to tie it.
Don't be surprised if there's a high ball screen here for him coming down off of it.
Braden Cespedes. Drive. Cespedes. Can't get it to go.
Good hustle.
Nearly saved it, but out of bounds off of the Hubs.
The other thing that's changed in the second half is North scoring the basketball has allowed them to get into their press. When they weren't scoring, it just became a track meet, and that was not their game.
Bakula gets the bucket. First points of the fourth quarter for Kevin Bakula. 19 on the night. Titans back out to a 4-point lead. 47-43.
Another name you hadn't said in a while.
Ball tip. It's going to be North Hagerstown ball. Bakula's been quiet since Cespedes has been back in the game.
Yes, he has.
He did most of his damage when Cespedes was on the bench in the first half with 2 fouls.
Yes.
But he has just 5 points here in the second half. Cespedes to Whedon. Whedon back to Cespedes. Pegas goes up with it, no good. Somerville there for the tip. Has it again, Landon Somerville. 14 points for Somerville. And it's back down to 2 points. 47-45. Cooper, he's going to be fouled there by Somerville.
That was a man's rebound and offensive putback by Landon Somerville. The only thing I wish he wouldn't have done was dribble. Once you reach that ball low, everybody can go get it. Just get it and go straight up.
First personal on Somerville. Sebastian White with Cespedes on him. White. No good, and it's Cespedes coming up with the rebound. 2-point game. Somerville back to Cespedes. Looking for help. Kicks it out to Joey Dorsey. To Cespedes
First three of
for
the night.
three. No good.
Offensive rebound.
Haggis with the putback, and it's a tie ball game.
Offensive rebound.
4:45 to go. We're tied up at 47. Sam Cooper to White, back to Mitchell Curtis. Dar Whedon guarding him. Whedon all over Mitchell Curtis. Curtis kicks it out to
Short.
Cooper. Short on that one. Pegas
Possession to the Hubs.
ties it up with Mitchell Curtis, and it's going to be North Hagerstown ball. And Coach Kevin Naylor is going to give Braden Cespedes a breather here before the final minutes of this one.
He will not be over there very long.
Taking a quick drink. A little bit of a breather. Joey Dorsey at the foul line. Braden Griffin for three. No good. Somerville with the rebound. Looking
Good
for
pass.
Pegas. Got it. But he's fouled.
That's on Curtis. It's going to be his third.
Actually, it's his fourth. Mitchell
Fourth. My
Curtis,
mistake.
fourth foul on Mitchell Curtis.
4 minutes to go in the game.
Khalil Pegas at the line. Misses the front end.
Now LaShawn Scott's going to have to make a decision. Are you going to ride with the guy who's been running the show with you all night with four? Or are you going to try to buy a couple minutes here?
Pegas hits the second. He struggled a little bit from the line, but he got that one. And a nice job by Landon Somerville there before Pegas took that second free throw. Somerville came over, told him to take a beat, take a breath. Braden Griffin
Nice
with
play,
the takeaway.
Braden.
Hubs with a 1-point lead and the ball. Cespedes to Somerville.
Punch.
Drives it. Landon Somerville. Nice move to the basket. 16 points for Somerville. A 3-point lead for the Hubs. And a timeout taken by Tuscarora.
We talked about game of runs at halftime. This is the run. This is the run they've been needing.
North Hagerstown on a 13-2 run. We came into this fourth period with Tuscarora leading 45-37. Kevin Bakula, the only bucket of this fourth quarter for Tuscarora.
And North has scored the majority of their points at the rim.
Yes.
At the rim and at the foul line. You know, obviously they're not making their threes, but got to get those paint touches. That's been the difference in the game tonight. And like I said, they've been able to get in their press, which has really sped Tuscarora up.
3 minutes, 41 seconds to go in regulation. North Hagerstown with a 50-47 lead over Tuscarora. Class 3A West, Region 1 quarterfinal game. Dar Whedon knocked that one away, and he's
Cramping.
cramping up.
Yes, he
He's
is.
going to take a seat. Khalil Pegas checking back in for the Hubs. Bakula. Somerville all over him, knocked it away. But Bakula picks it back up. Shot clock down to 5. Curtis, little runner, no good. Pegas with the rebound. Braden Griffin.
Time and score. Time and score. Run your stuff. Get the buckets that you practice every single day in practice.
Braden Cespedes. And they're going to call Cespedes with the offensive foul. A little bit of a push off. Take another look at that. He did get that.
It's going to be his left arm. Yep, he extended.
Third foul on Cespedes. Three-pointer here for Tuscarora. No good by Newell. And that foul called on Sam Cooper of Tuscarora. That'll be his third foul.
North running their chin play. It's going to be the high post-up action. 1-4 high set.
Dorsey to Cespedes. That's out of bounds off the Titans. 18 on the shot clock. 2:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Joey Dorsey to inbound. To Cespedes. Looking inside for Somerville. Somerville
That's
turns.
a great move.
Can't get it to go. It was Newell with the rebound. Bakula gets it up to Curtis. Curtis with the left hand. Kick out for 3. Caden Bunn gets it, ties it up.
Tie ball game, 2 minutes to go, playoff basketball.
Second 3 of the night for Caden Bunn. Has tied us up with 2 minutes to go. They're going to call Cespedes once again.
Another offensive foul.
With an offensive foul. That's 4 on Braden Cespedes.
I mean, in all fairness, we talked about it for the last couple weeks. The charge block call, the offensive foul. That's something that he has extended his arm. He's making it easier for the refs.
Curtis, no good. Pegas gets the rebound for the Hubs. Dorsey pushing it up, loses it, and it's off the backboard. Or off the stanchion, I should say. And out of bounds to the Titans. 1:43 to go, all tied up at 50. Mitchell Curtis with Pegas on him.
They got to get it across.
They finally do. Sam Cooper with it. Fouled as he goes to the bucket, and he will shoot 2. Sam Cooper. We're going to call the foul on Reese Strickland. That's number 3 on him.
Cooper shoots 63% from the foul line this year.
His first time at the line this evening. The Hub student section getting loud here as Cooper puts the first one in. Braden Cespedes about to check back in for the Hubs with 1:28 to go. Cooper gets the second. 2-point lead for the Titans. 52-50. Braden Griffin the inbound to Cespedes.
Don't need anything crazy here. Just run your offense, run your stuff.
Landon Somerville picks up his dribble, looking for help, finds Dorsey. Joey Dorsey looking for Pegas inside. And out of bounds, still to the Hubs. Shot clock's at 10. And we're going to have Klein McMahon's checking back into the game.
Different length, especially when the inbounder here. Got to have somebody dive to the rim.
Dorsey gets it into Griffin. Griffin to Somerville. Landon Somerville in and out. Can't get it to go. It's going to get out of bounds off of Bakula. And a new shot clock for the Hubs. 1 minute to go. Titans lead it by 2. Pegas to Dorsey. Braden Griffin out front to Cespedes. Cespedes drives to the basket. Gets it, Braden Cespedes. 8 points in this fourth quarter, 12 on the night for Cespedes. Bakula to the basket.
That's going to be a charge.
Offensive foul.
That's a huge charge.
Taken
Somerville
by
stood there and
Landon
took it.
Somerville. Both players slow to get up. Take another look at that, Chad.
That's a great charge. He stood there and took it right on the chin. I had to get my man a milkshake on that one.
So the offensive foul goes against Kevin Bakula. First foul of the night for him. 41 seconds to go. All tied up at 52.
11-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. This is a good timeout by Coach Naylor. Set up what you want, how it's going to play out.
Our live coverage here tonight on Antietam Broadband brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes who are participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities.
It's going to be interesting to see what Tuscarora does defensively here. They went through a spell in the third quarter where they played zone. And you would have to think that Coach Naylor's probably coming out with some type of offensive set that he's going to run against a man. I would not be surprised if LaShawn decides to go zone here just one time. Give him something different to look at. They haven't made a three all night. Not a Vegas, DraftKings bookie guy, but if they make it here, you have a shot. It's a different scenario. But if they miss it and you can get them to play into your hands a little bit, now you have a chance to get the rebound, and you have a chance to take the last shot to end the basketball game.
And you've talked about it, how many of North's points have come right at the rim. I can't think of many even short jumpers that they've made this evening.
No, I mean, if you were to look at the court diagram and little red balls would be every single place they made a layup, it's right around the rim at this time. 24 seconds on the shot clock.
34 on the game clock. Joey Dorsey to inbound. Gets it into Griffin.
Coming downhill.
Back to Dorsey. Looking for Griffin, and it's out of bounds. Going to be out of bounds to the Titans. 30.1 on the game clock.
If you're in Tuscarora's shoes, you have to shoot the last shot tonight. You do not want to give North a shot at home to have any March Madness feels.
Bakula gets the ball across
see when LaShawn
midcourt.
decides to take this timeout. He's probably going to take it with about 13 seconds, or they're going to roll with about 11.
Curtis has Cespedes on him.
Here they go. High ball screen's coming. Double the ball screen.
Curtis gets away. Taken away by Griffin. Cespedes driving to the basket.
Yes, sir!
That's
yes,
it!
Sir!
That's it! Braden Cespedes ends this one with the layup. 54-52. North Hagerstown with the victory over Tuscarora. What a finish. What a finish. We take a look at it here, Chad. Griffin with the takeaway.
Great play. the two guys we talked about in pregame that have just a different edge to them. They do the little things, are the ones that just came up and had a huge win for North Hagerstown this evening.
Braden Cespedes, after sitting for much of the first half with 2 fouls, an incredible second half. 10 points in the fourth period. One more look at that play, Chad.
I mean, that's, in our scenario, what we get to do and call these games, it's fun. That would be a March Madness moment for North Hagerstown High School Hubs.
Cespedes finishes the night with 14 points. Your final score here this evening, North Hagerstown 54, Tuscarora 52. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll wrap things up. Hopefully Bob Parcelletti will get a chance to talk with Braden Cespedes and some other North Hagerstown players. More to come right after this.
We're sure making a lot of people happy. Hey, you're gonna wanna Hagerstown Honda.
Life's too short. Let Hagerstown Honda make you happy by putting you in the new Honda that you've always wanted, like the all-new redesigned Honda Accord, or the always dependable and fuel-efficient CR-V, or the roomy and powerful Honda Pilot that seats up to 8 people. Let Hagerstown Honda's helpful sales advisors pair you with the Honda that works best for you, from the dealer that's making it easy, Hagerstown Honda.
Looking to buy or sell your home? At Real Estate Innovations, we do more than just list and sell real estate. Since 2009, our agents have been offering detailed knowledge of local communities, housing trends, and the overall real estate market. With offices located in Frederick, Hagerstown, Greencastle, and Spring Mills, we have you covered. Call us at 301-745-1500 to connect with one of our real estate experts.
Bulldog Federal Credit Union proudly supports the Hubs in tonight's game and wants to remind Bulldog members about their complimentary subscription of Greenlight, the award-winning family finance app and debit card that teaches kids and teens how to earn, save, and spend wisely. Get your free subscriptions now at greenlight.com/Bulldog.
Penn Avenue Meats, helping you look good at mealtime since 1984. Whether it's steaks or sausages for the grill, pork roasts, or party platters, we have everything you need to make family meals and holiday gatherings a success. Penn Avenue Meats offers fresh-cut meat, a deli and sandwich counter, ready-made side dishes, and even house-made rubs and jerky. Located off of Pennsylvania Avenue in Hagerstown, Maryland, Penn Avenue Meats has been helping you look good at mealtime since 1984.
If I was the mayor of this town, I'd still be driving around in a Kia from Hagerstown, Kia.
Be road trip ready in your new Kia from Hagerstown Kia, like the Kia Sorento, room for up to 7, or the Kia Sportage with best-in-class cargo room, or go big and bold with the Kia Telluride with room up to 8. Shop online at HagerstownKia.com or in person and let our sales consultants help you choose your next Kia. Serving our community proudly for over 25 years, we are
Hagerstown, Kia.
Back here at North Hagerstown High School, exciting night for the Hubs. 54-52 win over Tuscarora in the Class 3A West Region 1 quarterfinals right here at North Hagerstown High School. Mark Keller and Chad Bashir's here with you, and what a finish. You couldn't ask for a better finish in this one. You know, we talked a lot about Braden Cespedes at halftime, his absence, how much that affected the Hubs in the first half, and then his presence in the second half and what it did for them.
Absolutely. He scored 14 points, made all the big plays down the stretch, and defensively he sped them up and made them uncomfortable. I mean, Bakula only scores 5 points in the second half. If you go back to the first quarter, he only scored 2 points in the first quarter. So he's the difference maker making all those plays. And let's not forget about Pegas.
Yes.
I mean, Pegas has 10 points, and I would give him at least 10 rebounds, unofficial stats. He probably has a double-double tonight. He made huge plays all night long as the sixth man for them.
Big, the Hubs really without that true big man inside, and Pegas really kind of filled that role for them tonight.
He did. He did a great job. And remember, they won a basketball game and did not make a three-point.
Yes.
I mean, this was a grinded-out win for them. This was a great basketball win, something that they can take into the next round of the playoffs and feed off of exceptionally well.
I'd be interested to talk to. To ask Dave Foltz, North Hagerstown's statistician, when the last time they won a game without hitting a three-pointer was. Let's pitch it over to Bob Parcelletti. He has a couple of North Hagerstown players. I'm sure Braden Cespedes is one of them.
All right, here we go. I'm here with Landon Somerville, sorry, and Braden Cespedes. Hey, you had to do all the dirty work today. You did a lot of stuff on the paint at the end. That's not really your game normally, is it?
We know coming in this game, we're going to have to get dirty. We're going to do whatever we got to do to win. So I might not have the most points, but I know I played my heart out, and I lifted everything I got.
You guys got yourself in a huge hole there and really had to come back. This guy next to you probably had he's your battery, isn't he?
Yeah. We're coming out of halftime. The main focus was we're not going home. We're not going home. We're not going home. We see you Thursday.
You guys had a great job playing defense in the first half, but got in trouble when the ball got up in the air. You were having trouble rebounding, and that kind of got them into the game, got them going, and probably put you on the heels.
Yeah, when we played them last, we preached on we got to box out and do not allow a second chance points. They had, I think, 16 second chance points just in the first half alone, and we know that was way too much. We cut it out in the second half.
So you happy to play another game?
Yes, sir. Think this man right here.
All right. Now, next up, how you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. How are you?
You kind of had an interesting game because you went out early with the 2 fouls. What was your mindset when you came back in, because you kind of had a long time sitting there watching?
I was thinking my team needed me, like bad. I hated going out like that, so I went in the locker room, so I'm going to get them back, and I'm going to get us back up, and that's what I did.
When you left, they seemed to have trouble to get back on the offense.
Yes, sir.
What makes you the glue for this team?
I feel like I can just set up the offense, score, pass, get looks for my teammates and myself, and just get us back in the game if we're digging in the hole.
So take me through the last 10 seconds of the game.
We needed to stop, and we just had to dig down deep and get it. He tried to throw a jump pass. I tipped it. Braden Griffin stole it. He looked up, and the rest is history.
So how big were your eyes when you were coming into the basket with nobody around you?
I was like, we'll see y'all Thursday. We'll see y'all Thursday.
Well, congratulations.
Yes,
you
sir,
do have it Thursday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, sir.
All right, thank you, Bob, and thank you, and congratulations as well to Braden Cespedes, to Landon Somerville, and the rest of the Hubs. What a win, and that's going to be something Braden Cespedes remembers the rest of his life.
Absolutely. I mean, that's is what the magic of March is, and they are the plays that you will remember the rest of your life. And you know that's a steal in front of a packed house, and it was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to call that basketball game.
Absolutely, pressure-packed environment, win or go home,
yes.
and you make the winning bucket like that. Just a great night for Braden Cespedes. Congratulations to him and the rest of the Hubs. 14 points for Cespedes. Landon Somerville led the Hubs with 16 points. You mentioned Khalil Pegas with 10 as well. Over on the Tuscarora side, Kevin Bakula led the way with 19 points. But Tuscarora, we talked about North offensively in the second half and in the fourth quarter especially. But defensively, held Tuscarora to 7 points in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, they did. As I talked about a lot earlier, they were scoring baskets, which allowed them to get into their press, which made it harder for Tuscarora to go. When North was not scoring earlier and the ball was going up and down the floor and it was a track meet, that did not play into their hands as well. Once North was able to score around the basket, they were able to set up what they wanted to, and they looked more like the North High basketball team that we've seen the last couple of weeks.
Tuscarora finishes their season at 15-9. The Hubs improved to 17-7, advance to the Class 3A West Region 1 semifinals. They'll be played Thursday night right here at North Hagerstown High School. We remind you one more time, our live coverage here on Antietam Broadband tonight, brought to you by Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda, the dealers that make it easy. Hagerstown Kia and Hagerstown Honda wish much success to the student athletes participating in tonight's game, the schools that they represent, and their surrounding communities. That's going to wrap it up for us here at North Hagerstown tonight. Your final score one more time, 54-52. The Hubs advance by beating the Titans tonight. Big night for Braden Cespedes and the Hubs. Congratulations to them. For Chad Brashears and Bob Parcelletti, I'm Mark Keller. Thanks for joining us here for high school basketball on Antietam Broadband.